Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Memories here, back again with another video. And this video is going to be on the champion, Ezreal. I'm going to be giving you a complete guide to him, everything you need to know from runes, masteries, to items, to how to play him well in-game. Ezreal is one of my favorite champions, which is why I'm doing this video, and I hope everything in this video will help you to play him like a true boss. So let's hop right in. Alright, the first thing we're going to be looking at is the Masteries. Typically I use these Masteries with every ADC since they all use mana. I always like to go 21, 2, 7 just for the extra mana regen, a little bit of extra movement speed, but I also have the defense to blocking enemy basic attacks. It's just the usual offensive 21, and you could be flexible with these Masteries. You can put 21-9, 21-0-9, but this is what I suggest and this is what I use the most. Here is the rune page that I use for Ezreal. Again, you don't have to follow it exactly. This is my preferred rune page. It's just like the Masteries. You can flip them around to whatever you want. I suggest if you make any changes to this rune page that you make the Quintessence lifesteal and make one of the groups of either the marks or the glyphs armor penetration, just for some extra sustain and just for some extra damage on tanks. Now the skills are pretty straightforward. You just want to max your Q first, then your E, and then your W, just in this order on the screen. Now that we know how to level the skills, let's see what they actually are. His passive is very useful, and I'm not going to sit here and read all these skills to you guys. Just pause the video and read them if you want to know them. But his passive is very useful for fights and 1v1s if you use his W and his E right. And his ultimate deals a lot of damage, and it can deal a big AoE effect or just a solo 1v1 effect, solo target. His Q sets all his cooldowns down by 1 second, and his W, if you shoot it through a teammate, increases their attack speed. So if y'all want to read that, and then we'll go straight on to his item builds. Last but not least, we have the item build. Okay, now for Ezreal, ever since Essence Reaver came out, I tend to rush that first, just to have the extra lane sustain with the mana regen. Then you get the usual boots, and then I'll rush Triforce. Now you can switch this up, and you can rush Triforce first, then boots, then Essence Reaver, or you might not even want Essence Reaver at all. You can interchange Essence Reaver and Bloodthirster. Another way I've seen people build Ezreal is rushing Triforce, boots, then IE, then Last Whisper, and then maybe even a Bork. The only item that I'm missing from this complete build is the Guardian Angel, so just imagine that in between Last Whisper and the Ward. Sorry I couldn't get it in there. But yeah, this is the usual build that I build for him, and in the order is Essence Reaver, Boots, Triforce, IE, Last Whisper, and Guardian Angel. I just feel like Essence Reaver is such a good item for Ezreal, and I don't see why you wouldn't use it. I like it a lot better than Bloodthirster. Bloodthirster does have a good shield, but I just think it's a better item that suits him since Ezreal does have some mana problems. Triforce is definitely a must with the extra damage after an ability, because Ezreal is all about abilities. Boots are the same on every single ADC. If you want to get an enchantment, I would suggest either Home Guard or Furor, so you can chase him down easier. IE is another must-have for an ADC. And Last Whisper is another must-have for an ADC in my opinion, especially if you're not being aggressive and you're on the back line. You have to be able to take out their front line, and no other better item than Last Whisper to do that. Alright guys, now for some tips and tricks on Ezreal. Probably the main one that you've probably already figured out, but I'm going to still tell you, is his E. His E teleports him to a nearby location, but also sends out an attack, dealing right there 175 damage. I just have it leveled up for this video purposes. But anyways, the main reason to use it is for engages and for escapes. So say you're fighting right here a dragon and you gotta get a quick escape. You can either E over this wall, or you can E right over here and you're escaped and you're gone. One thing that I do recommend is while you're running and you E away from them, if you Q them, since Ezreal's cooldowns are reduced by 1 second per mystic shot, your cooldown will go down a lot quicker. Like if you keep kiting them, and then you'll be able to E away a lot faster. Hey guys, another thing I wanted to show you was his W. When you hit an ally, it increases their attack speed by 20% at level 1 at least. But he can use that on himself, and one way to do that is to E into your W. Now once you do that, that counts as a passive stack for his attack speed. So if you use it correctly, you can get 20% attack speed right off the bat if you throw a Q right after, like so. You can tell I got the buff, increased attack speed, and then I have 30% increased attack speed. So those are pretty much the two only main tips and tricks. All the other ones are really just, you can E over walls, you can E to engage a fight or escape a fight, and your Q lowers down your cooldown. And when you're attacking towers, I do suggest getting behind your ally, and say your ally is right there, W him, and then you E into it as well, so you get both of your attack speed, and it helps siege towers a lot faster. I hope you guys are able to play Ezreal a lot better than what y'all did before after watching this video, and I hope y'all learned something. On the screen I have an annotation. If you click that link, it'll bring you to a gameplay video where I played Ezreal and I did really well. I used every single tip that I told y'all in this video. I used a couple other nice outplays. I built the items exactly how I told y'all. It was basically just a replica of this, but it's in gameplay form. So if y'all are interested in that, go check it out. Just click it on the screen. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you guys. See you later. Have a nice day.